Welcome to 5 Minutes with Jack, the ramblings of an insane entrepreneur, where I help you tie into your passion to generate profits by building a business that you love. Hey folks, Jack Spirko here with another episode of 5 Minutes with Jack. Today I want to talk to you about a post that was in our new forum at jackspirko.com/forum. And it was on, basically the ins and outs of what is link juice and what is Google PR and what is a good link and what is a bad link. Leaving things like do follow and no follow out for right now, just talking about links in general. I want to kind of explain to you what people that are from the SEO world mean when they talk about link juice. Link juice is about power. And I want you to think about any web page sitting anywhere on the internet. If it's sitting there all by itself and it's on like newwebsitename.com and it's a one-page website and it's just all by itself and nothing else in the entire internet anywhere in the world, anywhere, not even a profile on Facebook links to it, its power is zero. It has no power whatsoever. In fact, it's going to be highly unlikely with that situation it's ever even going to end up in Google or Yahoo or Bing or anywhere. They're not likely to find it unless it ends up in some kind of register list or something like that. It takes at least one link to get the search engines in there to find it, all right? Every additional link that comes to it adds power. We take it somewhere up from zero. The number's arbitrary. It doesn't really matter. Just know that more links to it add more power, all right? Now, the total number of links can be over factored, let's put it that way. Like, if you have a ton of links, and they're all from the same place, and that site sucks, it doesn't matter. You can have 1 or 20 from the same place that sucks, and it really doesn't do much for you. But if you have a lot of links to a page from a lot of different places, from sites that are well thought of, you have more power. So link juice is all about how much power are you delivering to a site from the links that come to it, all right? Now, here's the other thing. Link juice can be put down or handed throughout a site internally. Meaning if you have a website and your homepage links to a page that's about your services, if your homepage has a certain amount of power, your homepage can even pass a little bit of power onto your services page. All right? And that's the basis of links building. But the thing in the forum post was, hey, if I get a link from somebody that's got a blog on .blogspot or .wordpress, especially since Jack says don't do that, don't have sites like that as your main branded site, do those links have value? They can have as much or more value than a site that's, sitename.com. It all depends on how many sites link to them. Sites can also kind of parasite link juice from their mother domain. So if you were to go and get a link on a site that was a press release site, right? And you put your press release on that site and you linked your press release to your page, the press release itself derives some power from the homepage of the press release distribution site. So you start to understand certain things like you want somebody put together a new site that allows users to contribute content. And if you construct good contributed content to that site and the site owner allows you to put links in there, you're actually able to pull some of their link power and pass it over to your website. What is this really all about, though? It's about getting your site, or more importantly, your page, to rank for a certain term. And what that means is that you want your link to be structured properly. So if I want my page on my site to rank for green widgets, and I get an opportunity to put a link somewhere, I want to put the words green widgets, and I want to highlight those, and I want to hyperlink the words green widgets to my page. I don't want to hyperlink http://www.mywebsite.com/green-widgets. Right? That's the underlying link. The textual link I want is the words I want to link for. If I want it to rank for blue widgets, I want to put blue widgets in there. The more links I get like that to my site, the more likely that page is to rank well on Google, Yahoo, Bing, or any other search engine for that term. If you want to really understand this, check this out. Go to Google and type the words "click here." And what you'll find, ranked #1 out of every website in the world for a term like "click here," is the Adobe PDF page to download Adobe Reader. Now, why in the heck would that page rank so high for "click here"? It doesn't even make any sense. In fact, if you look at that page and look at all the text on that page, you will not find the word "click" or "here" on that page anywhere. Yet it ranks #1 for it. Why? Because every person that puts information on their website in PDF format says you will need the free Adobe Reader to read our documents. Click here to download it for free. And they always hyperlinked, click here. With enough links pointing to Adobe for click here, Adobe ranked for click here. Long time ago, a bunch of people that really didn't like President George Bush got together and did a Google bomb. They went out and they got all these liberal bloggers together, and they decided we're going to slam Bush. So everybody linked articles and things from their blog to George Bush's biographical page on whitehouse.gov with the word failure. And I don't know if this is still the case, but at one time if you typed in failure into Google, the #1 listing was George Bush. Now, of course, the Republicans got angry at the Democrats that did this, and they went and they did the same thing, and they linked failure to who? Michael Moore's webpage. And eventually they got enough links, and since they were the first movers, they never surpassed the Bush bashers, right? But they got Michael Moore's webpage to rank #2 for failure. So 1 was Bush and 2 was Michael Moore. Then Michael Moore's web team, I don't like Michael Moore, but I admire the ingenuity of his web team. They made a collage on michaelmoore.com. There was a picture of George Bush made up with lots of other little pictures. And then the programmer set up a redirect that said if somebody types failure into Google and clicks to come to our site, redirect them to this page with this, collage of George Bush on it. The reason I tell you that story is because you'll remember it. And it drives home the point that links are all about the quantity, as long as they're good links, and the structure. Meaning they have to have the words you're looking to rank for. So if you're making a website about how to play a guitar, you want your links to say how to play a guitar. So you wouldn't put howtoplayaguitar.com as your link. You would put check out my website on, and then hyperlink the words how to play a guitar, wherever you had the opportunity to place that. And the more power you build to each page linking in, the better you do. So I did an older podcast about this. It's called Reverse Depth. And what that means is I have a page here that I've put together. Let's say I build myself a little cheap blog on blogspot.com. 4 or 5 posts, that's it, I'm never going to do any more. And I link it to my main blog or my main website. Well, fine, but remember it's a 0. It's a 0 because there's nothing linking to. So I go build 3 or 4 links to it, right? And I build a link maybe to each one of those, and hopefully I put some good stuff that'll get some few natural links down here, and all of a sudden this builds up some power, and now it can pass that link juice onto my website. Key is, don't overthink this stuff. Make great content. Build all the links you get an opportunity to without being a scummy spammer. Build links to links. Don't always link everything to your site, and be smart about it. Eventually you'll start to build up power to your site. You'll have people coming to you for links instead of you going to other folks for links. That's what Link Juice is. That's how it works. This has been another episode of 5 Minutes with Jack. Thank you for tuning in to this edition of 5 Minutes with Jack. To learn more, connect with our community, and get free resources to build your business, visit jackspirko.com.